Imagine waking up one day in a world without sound. No wind, no bird song, no music, no voices. Absolute silence. At first, it might seem peaceful, but if prolonged, that silence would become a prison. Because sound is not merely vibration in the air, it is the pulse of life itself. From the heartbeat of our mother's womb, to the first voice we hear, to the songs that move us to tears, sound is the invisible thread that connects us to the world, to others, and to our own inner being. The sages of old once said, "In the beginning was the Word." In the Bible, creation begins with the sound of God. In Indian philosophy, the universe emerges from the primordial vibration that encompasses all frequencies. Taoism speaks of the resonance of the Tao, while Buddhism emphasizes the transformative power of sacred chants and mantras. Though expressed in different languages, they share the same intuition. Sound is the doorway to creation and healing. Modern science adds another perspective. In the 18th century, Ernst Chladni demonstrated that when sand is sprinkled on a metal plate and exposed to sound vibrations, the grains arrange themselves into intricate patterns. This is the language of vibration, where sound brings order out of chaos, form out of formlessness. Masaru Emoto's work also revealed that water crystals change into beautiful or distorted shapes depending on the music and words they are exposed to. The human body is 70% water. So isn't every word we hear, every piece of music we absorb, engraving itself into our very cells and soul. In spirituality, sound is seen as energy that penetrates the physical shell, reaching deeper layers of consciousness. Chants, meditative music, or healing frequencies such as 422 Hz and 528 Hz don't just affect the ears, they slow the heartbeat, balance brainwaves, and awaken serenity. This isn't mysticism, it is resonance. The body vibrates in tune with sound, like a string vibrating when another resonates beside it. Sound is both the instrument of the universe and a mirror of the soul. A song can bring us to tears. A gentle word can dissolve anger, while a harsh word can shake our hearts. Carl Jung called this the archetypal power of sound, its ability to touch the deepest layers of the collective unconscious, stirring shared human memory. So perhaps sound is the original language the universe uses to speak to us, and if we learn to listen and practice, could we heal body and mind, and even harmonize with the infinite symphony the cosmos is playing? Sound has long been considered the domain of art and emotion, yet when modern science probed the essence of vibration, it uncovered deeper layers of meaning. Physics teaches us that nothing is truly still. Even in what seems like empty space, quantum fluctuations ripple through the underlying energy field. Max Planck, father of quantum theory, once said, "I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as derivative from consciousness." From the beginning, science brushed against the intuition that vibration and consciousness are mysteriously linked. Albert Einstein left a similar mark, declaring that everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. What we call matter is simply energy condensed. This means the body, emotions, and thoughts all have their own frequencies, each singing its own melody. Research has taken this further. Acoustic physics shows that sound directly influences matter. In medicine, ultrasound is used to shatter kidney stones without a scalpel. In technology, sound waves can create bubbles, move particles, and even levitate objects, a phenomenon known as acoustic levitation. This is no longer metaphor, but material proof. Vibration can alter the state of the world. James Clerk Maxwell and Michael Faraday laid the foundations of electromagnetic field theory, revealing that light, radio waves, and even brain waves are forms of vibration within the same field. Neuroscience has since shown that brain waves synchronize with musical rhythms. Listening to meditative music can shift brain waves into alpha and theta states, linked to deep relaxation and creativity. Biology paints a similar picture. Bruce Lipton proposed that cells respond not only to chemical signals, but also to vibrational cues from their environment. Experiments on entrainment, the phenomenon of oscillations synchronizing, explain why a calming melody slows our heartbeat, while a pounding drum makes us want to move. These discoveries compel us to ask, if the universe is truly one grand symphony, then what role are we playing? Are we isolated notes, or integral parts of a vast orchestra whose harmony determines our very existence? If modern science shows us how sound shapes matter and heals the body, ancient traditions have long regarded sound as a bridge between the human and the divine. From Himalayan caves to Gothic cathedrals, sound has always been a sacred ritual, opening the inner depths of consciousness. In Indian philosophy, the syllable Om is considered the primordial sound of the cosmos. It is not merely uttered. It is the fundamental vibration that embraces all frequencies. Chanting Om is not producing sound, but merging with the primal resonance where all creation arises. Thus, in yoga and the Upanishads, Om is called Shabda, Brahman, God of sound. In Buddhism, mantras are vehicles of transformation. Chants like Namo Amitabha Buddha or Om Mani Padme Hum are not mere prayers, but vibrational codes guiding the mind beyond scattered thoughts into stillness. Each syllable is believed to awaken dormant energies within. Taoism emphasizes inner sound, the breath flowing through the dantian, the rhythm of exhalation harmonizing with cosmic qi. In Qigong, breath, chants, and tonal vibrations unblock energy pathways and balance yin and yang. Breathing is not just survival, but resonance with the Tao, the invisible current of the universe. In the West, the Bible begins, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God." The Greek logos means not only word, but also the creative principle, the ordering structure of the cosmos. Gregorian chants in Christian tradition were believed to draw souls closer to God, the resonant harmonies stirring hearts into a sacred stillness. Ancient Egypt used sound in healing rituals with metal sistrums, drums, flutes, and prolonged chants. Frescoes show priests directing instruments toward the sick, as if music itself carried balancing energy. The Greeks had Pythagoras, who taught that all things are number, and numbers manifest through music. He prescribed scales and frequencies as sound medicine. These examples reveal a striking convergence. Across civilizations, humans intuited that sound is not mere auditory sensation, but the vibration of the soul. It uplifts, sanctifies, heals, and unites with the flow of the cosmos. So if every culture recognized the transcendent power of sound, are we today overlooking an ancient key? A key that could unlock healing and illumination in our modern lives? Close your eyes and listen. A bell rings, a drum beats slowly, a gentle melody flows. Instantly, your body shifts, heartbeat slows, breathing deepens, the mind quiets. This is not coincidence but the natural biological response to sound vibrations. For this reason, modern medicine is rediscovering what the ancients always knew. Sound is a healing tool. Sound therapy has emerged as a leading field. Studies show it reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep, and even helps treat depression. Listening to music tuned to 432 Hz or 528 Hz, often called healing frequencies, can shift brainwaves into alpha or theta states linked to relaxation and regeneration. Many report profound peace, as though their body and mind are being recalibrated. Clinically, sound waves are already applied. Ultrasound breaks kidney stones, heals tissue, and accelerates regeneration. Low-frequency waves stimulate circulation, relieve pain, and promote healing. This proves sound directly impacts the physical body, not just the psyche. Traditional instruments are also used in therapy. Tibetan singing bowls, shamanic drums, harps, flutes, and even the human voice create healing vibrational fields. When a bowl sings, the body not only hears, but feels the vibration through every cell. Studies confirm that Tibetan bowl therapy reduces anxiety, improves heart rhythms, and fosters inner connection. Music therapy is now a recognized discipline. Hospitals use it for cancer patients, Alzheimer's care, and children with autism. A familiar song can awaken lost memories and bring joy to faces long clouded. Neurologist Oliver Sacks observed, "Music reaches parts of the human being that words cannot." Resonance extends beyond the individual to relationships. Singing, chanting, or playing in groups creates shared energy fields, hearts and breath, synchronizing, weaving collective harmony. That is why rituals, choirs, and sacred chanting feel so powerful. Paradoxically, in today's age of artificial noise, people crave healing sounds more than ever. Perhaps deep within, we remember a primordial music to which our bodies and souls belong, a music not just to hear, but to return to the heartbeat of the cosmos. So might healing with sound be more than therapy? Could it be a journey back to our original rhythm? Imagine a world drained of color, reduced to gray and white. No green of leaves, no red of flowers, no golden sun, no blue sky. Would life still hold meaning? Color is not merely decoration, it is vibration nourishing emotion, energy, and health. Ancient civilizations used color as medicine. Egyptians built temples of light, channeling sunlight through crystals to heal. In India, colors are tied to chakras, the body's energy centers. Science confirms this. Light is divided into frequencies, each color a vibration. Red has long waves, energizing and stimulating. Blue soothes, inducing calm. Green balances and restores. Violet opens intuition. Chromotherapy research shows light influences circadian rhythms, hormones, and mood. Blue light therapy treats sleep disorders and seasonal depression by regulating the pineal gland and melatonin. Red stimulates circulation and skin regeneration. Infrared aids physiotherapy, easing pain and healing muscles. Clearly, the body responds directly to the vibration of color, just as it does to sound. But color also shapes emotion. Gray rooms evoke melancholy, while flower fields spark joy. Psychologists suggest our brains evolved to link colors with survival cues. Red as blood and danger, green as life and safety, yellow as the sun sustaining us. Thus, color carries both biological and symbolic power. Spiritually, color connects to subtler vibrations. In yoga and Qigong, chakras are visualized as specific colors: red root, green heart, violet crown. These correspond to their vibrational frequencies. Meditating on or immersing in a color resonates with the energy of that center. Color also bridges relationships. A bouquet of bright flowers can convey love. A red dress radiates confidence. A blue painted room encourages calm and trust. Even sociology shows clothing colors affect perception and behavior. Color is a silent language, yet often stronger than words. If we see with new eyes, we realize color is not a superficial coding, but the notes of light itself, resonating with our inner symphony. Learning to attune to color is learning to refine that symphony, making it brighter, more harmonious. The question is not just how color affects us, but whether we are awake enough to recognize that we live immersed in an ocean of light. What makes a warm gaze dissolve anger? Why does a genuine embrace heal wounds of the heart? Why does simply recalling someone we love soften our breath and change our heartbeat? Love and compassion may be the most powerful energies humans can generate and transmit. Science is beginning to confirm what sages have long proclaimed. Research at the HeartMath Institute shows that when we feel love, gratitude, or compassion, the heart shifts into coherence, harmonizing heart, brain, and body. This reduces stress, boosts immunity, and influences those around us. Like two violins placed side by side, one vibrating note makes the other resonate. In Buddhist philosophy, true love is not romantic attachment, but metta, loving kindness, and karuna, compassion, wishing all beings happiness and freedom from suffering. Compassion is not abstract but an actual energy that spreads. Like a single candle lighting thousands without losing its flame, one compassionate heart can ignite warmth in countless others. Carl Jung spoke of the collective unconscious, a shared psychic field connecting all humanity. Love may be the energy that opens this field. In loving, we transcend the narrow self and join the web of humanity, and even the cosmos. Daily life shows love's healing. Patients surrounded by care and affection recover faster than those left in isolation. Placebo studies reveal that belief and emotional connection trigger biological change. Is this not proof that love reaches down to cells, genes, and nerves? Love is also the glue of relationships, not only romantic, but between parents and children, teachers and students, humans and nature. Without love, society grows cold, divided, violent. With love, differences become opportunities for deeper understanding. In energetic terms, love is resonance, fields merging to elevate one another's frequency. If sound heals, if color transforms mood, then love is the universal wave uniting and uplifting all. It is not fleeting emotion, but a state of being, the fundamental vibration of the cosmos. Perhaps this is why so many traditions define the universe's essence as love. The question is, do we dare live fully in love's frequency, or let fear and ego divide us, turning life's music into dissonance? Have you ever wondered why simply sitting in silence, observing breath, can clear the mind, lighten the body, and open a hidden flow within? Meditation, yoga, and Qigong have long been keys to tuning the human energy field. In Buddhist meditation, breath bridges body and mind. Attending to each inhale and exhale harmonizes prana, stabilizing the energy field. Science shows meditation lowers stressful beta waves, while boosting alpha and theta waves, linked to creativity, intuition, and peace. Meditation is retuning the orchestra of brain, heart, and body into harmony. yoga with asana, postures, pranayama, breath control, and dhyana, meditation, is a complete energy science. Postures open blocked energy channels. Breathwork regulates prana, affecting the nervous system and biofield. When body, breath, and mind unite, yoga raises vibrational frequency and brings us closer to union with the cosmos. Qigong, in Eastern tradition, emphasizes qi, vital energy, flowing through meridians. Movements with breath and intention are not mere exercise but cultivation of energy, enhancing health, focus, and aura. Practitioners often feel heat, tingling, or currents moving through them. Direct encounters with the biofield science describes. From modern science's view, these practices generate biological coherence. Heart rhythms, brain waves, breath, and cellular oscillations synchronize, creating resonance within and radiating outward. Studies even show group meditation or Qigong alters the electromagnetic environment, spreading positive effects. Crucially, these methods require no blind faith. They are experiential. A stressed person meditating 15 minutes daily notices improved sleep and calm. A yoga practitioner feels not just stronger, but more alive. A Qigong student gains steadiness amidst life storms. Meditation, yoga, and Qigong are lamps guiding us to self-adjust our energy fields, fostering health, peace, and cosmic connection. The question remains, will we persist on this path and experience transformation firsthand, instead of merely hearing theories? Science and spirituality were once seen as opposites, one grounded in reason, data, and experiment, the other in intuition, inner experience, and faith. Yet in probing vibration and energy, the boundary fades, revealing a bridge uniting both. Quantum physics, opened by Max Planck, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, shows reality is not a rigid machine, but a sea of waves where particles are both waves and probabilities. Observation alters outcomes, meaning consciousness participates in reality. This echoes Buddhism and Taoism's ancient insight. Mind and world are inseparable. All phenomena arise from mind. Maxwell and Faraday revealed the universe woven of invisible fields. What sages called qi, prana, or Tao may now be likened to electromagnetic fields pervading space. Biology adds that the body emits biophotons, subtle light particles thought to transmit cellular information. Does this not recall the auras depicted in spiritual art for millennia? Carl Jung proposed synchronicity, meaningful coincidence, as if inner and outer rhythms were connected by an invisible thread. For him, the collective unconscious was a psychic field all humans share, akin to information fields modern science now explores. Thus, spirituality becomes not nebulous, but a subject science can approach through new dimensions. Both paths converge. The universe is an energy web. Humans are nodes within it, and consciousness not only reflects, but shapes reality. Saints spoke of light, compassion, and aura. Scientists of waves, fields, and photons. Different languages, perhaps describing the same truth from different windows. So perhaps science and spirituality are not enemies, but two sides of one coin. Together, reflecting the fullness of reality. If we integrate reason with intuition, data with experience, might we not gain a more complete map of ourselves and the cosmos? Imagine the universe as a never-ending piece of music. Every atom, every star, Every human heartbeat is a note in that invisible symphony. The sounds we hear are only the tip of the iceberg, while subtler vibrations of consciousness, of love, of faith resonate throughout space, beyond what ordinary ears can perceive. In this grand composition, we are at once the player, the instrument, and the listener. Buddhism has long reminded us that all phenomena are like illusions, yet not meaningless. On the contrary, everything is woven from subtle waves, where even the smallest thought creates ripples without end. Taoism likens human beings to drops of water in the river of the Tao, distinct yet unified, small yet immeasurable. Carl Jung saw each person as a node in the collective field, where the individual self connects with the depths of shared consciousness. And science, in its own language, is beginning to reveal the same truth. The body is a biofield, a vibrational field in constant dialogue with the cosmos. If all is vibration, then the quality of our lives depends on the frequency we sustain. Anger, fear, selfishness create harsh notes that disrupt the harmony. But compassion, love, and gratitude transform the music into something gentle and harmonious. When one person changes their frequency, not only are they healed, but those around them also receive the resonance of that positive energy. Just as a tuned instrument can align an entire orchestra, one awakened being can inspire harmony in the whole. This means we are not passive spectators of the universe. Every thought, every emotion, every action is a note we contribute to the cosmic composition. We can choose to create melody or dissonance. And when we realize that sound and vibration are the very heartbeat of the universe, we begin to live more consciously, like awakened musicians who know they are both small and infinitely significant. Perhaps the greatest question is not how the universe was created, but this: within the infinite symphony of energy, what kind of note do you wish to become? A sharp, jarring sound, or a gentle, guiding tone? A noise, or a melody of healing? And could it be that if all of us vibrate together in love and compassion, this cosmic music might become a hymn of healing for the entire planet? This is episode 3 in the series of 111 videos on the energy of the universe, where science and spirituality meet, helping you understand yourself more deeply and your journey of conscious evolution. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos.